Namaste. I've just really enjoyed Nepal from the moment I stepped down. The Nepalese people are so warm and welcoming and generous and kind and such good fun. My highlights of the trip, definitely seeing the mountains for the first time, the Annapurna range just drifting out of the mist and appearing clad in cold sunset. What an experience. I will never ever forget that.
I came to Nepal for the mountains and the wildlife because I love mountains, and I know when I get home everybody's going to say to me, "Did you see Everest?" And I didn't. I saw something better. I saw Fishtail Mountain, which is a pure mountain. It's sacred, so climbing isn't allowed. And we arrived and the clouds parted and the mountain appeared like covered in gold. It was just so beautiful.
Mountains of Nepal, you have to see them yourself to really get them at their best. And walking up them, the views from the top were outstanding.
My other highlight, managing the trek up to almost Healy, was a real bonus for me, and it was such good fun to be up there high up looking down and all the amazing views that you get in this country. It's such a spectacularly beautiful country, and I really enjoyed going up to visit the school up in the Pipar Valley and seeing all the children who are so well behaved and immaculately dressed in their uniforms. They were just adorable.
My favourite part of the whole experience was the time that we had in Pipar. The visit to the school in particular was something very different, very new to me, and we were welcomed with open arms, and something that I'll always remember. The whole area where we had a chance to walk through a village and see people going about their normal everyday work.
Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? We had to go at grinding, and the village was lovely. I've just loved every second.
To visit the school at Kairua, where WPA all started. It's at the base of the Pipar Conservation Area.
I really, really enjoyed the canoe trip. It was so tranquil and relaxing, and there were so many birds just appearing out of nowhere.
The boat trip, to sit quietly on a boat and glide past an amazing array of animals, including crocodiles, and on our trip, 4 different types of kingfisher, all while relaxing, which was absolutely fantastic.
Kathmandu is just so many different cities all piled into one. I loved walking around Durbar Square and all the little nooks and crannies and squeezing through the tiny little doors and coming into little courtyards and even seeing the buildings propped up by the earthquake damage. All absolutely fascinating. I love the fact that it's all a mishmash of old and new.
Walking around the city and being escorted by some fantastic people.
Taken to some fantastic, really ancient spots, Durbar Square. We walked through Monkey Temple, we walked through the World Peace Stupa.
The monkey temples, yeah, absolutely wonderful. Lots of steps, but hey ho, I'm fitter now than I was when I came. I've loved every single moment of it.
Some of my best memories have been the visit to the Disabled Centre, where people with broken legs and spinal injuries are undertaking retraining in how to do work for the rest of their life. Particularly was the traditional skills of painting, a 5-year training programme that will enable them to keep themselves and tourists to have amazing gifts to take away.
We walked through, we saw them threshing, we saw them harvesting rice, and every house has a beehive within it, so in the wall, and they collect the honey from inside. Really, really a wonderful cultural tour. And these people need education for their children so that the children stay in the area. It's very important that we help them to educate the conservation side of their life and where they live.
Part was going down to see the rhinos and the elephants, and that was just a wonderful experience, especially when the elephant came up to the truck and was given money in its trunk, and he passed it back to his keeper who was sitting on his back. Lots of photographs of that one.
Part of the whole trip has to be feeding the baby elephant sugarcane in the reserve. That was very special. We come right up, washing in the river, squirting water, very magical moment.
And the Chitwan National Park, we had a canoe ride, fabulous canoe ride down the river, and then jeep rides through the Chitwan National Park. Community forest. Now the community forest is totally different. It's got more open forest land, and the grass isn't as high, so it's easier to see a lot of the mammals. We very luckily saw quite a few of the Asian rhino, which was amazing. We saw golden jackal. We got spoilt. The bird life, again, fantastic. We saw galliforms, we saw blue peafowl, we saw red jungle fowl, and we can go on and on.
Just love Nepal. Can't wait to come back and see the other things that are on offer. We haven't seen the tigers yet, and we haven't seen the snow leopards, so there's still so much to do.
Try and take as long a holiday as you can because there's so much to see. That's about it.
Thank you for an amazing, absolutely amazing visit to Nepal.
Had a great time. Really, really good time. Would I come again? Yes, of course I would.
The whole trip was absolutely marvellous.
Absolutely wonderful, and I really thank them for the experience that they've given me. Thank you.
So yes, these tours that we're doing are specifically to give back to the community, and they're eco tours, so everything we do is not on the normal tourist route particularly, and we're trying to give back to the community. Any profit money from these tours go into the community, with BIOCOS and WPA working together to help the communities.
Oh, that's a white-crested laughing thrush. Just hopping up. See the big trunk. Go to the right trunk. That's another one.
No, slowly. Should not do very fast.
Slowly,
Yeah.
Very good, Paris.
Hold it up, Paris.
Hold it up, Paris. Paris, hold it up.
Yeah.